Hi y'all, it's Charlene from the Crafty Art Shack, and we're back here today with another challenge video. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, so let's get on with the crafts. Let's go!
Says, oh, hello. Happy Mystery Box Swap. Hello, Charlene. I hope you find joy in this challenge. Best of luck, Katie. Thank you, Katie. I really appreciate it. So let's put this back in here. A little something for me. Oh, I love that. I need a to-do list, an adulting to-do list. Do you see what that says? I don't adult. Not anymore. I try not to. Thank you, Katie. And let's see what she sent us. So we got some tissue paper we can iron out and print on. I love me some tissue paper for printing on. Let's see what we have here. Look, you guys. This I cannot find in Jacksonville. I am so excited. I am so excited. So I'm going to save this tissue paper. Katie, I love tissue paper. I love to print on it. And thank you so much for all this tissue paper. Okay, let's see what this is. This is so exciting. This is my first mystery box challenge that I've ever done. I've got a lot of tissue paper here. So let me put some of this down here, so that we'll have it out of our way. Let's see what this is. Ooh, must be something fragile because it's in a prime Amazon bag. So let's see what we got. She did a really good job of taping all this up. Oh, look at that. I have never seen these. It's a ceramic plate stand. I love it, love it, love it. And then, oh, this looks like a little tin bucket or something. It is, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so cute. I have an idea for this, and this will look great for our new adventure we're fixing to go on. Let's get rid of all this tissue paper here. Katie, I am saving this tissue paper. I'm not joking about it. Let's see what this is. Look at that. Jute lace. You guys, I've only found this once in my Dollar Tree, and I could only get one packet because that's all they had. Let's see what this one is. Oh, look at there. I haven't even seen this. It is a 2-piece decor hanger, and it has got the little starfish and sand dollar on it. Isn't that adorable? Okay, I'm going to have so much fun with this stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and look at there. A little flower pot made out of metal. Okay, I'm going to have to think on that one. So, let me get to the craft desk, start thinking, because I got some projects in mind.
Right, here we go with DIY number 1. Okay, for this first DIY, I got this frame that I picked up at a garage sale for like 50 cents, and they had a whole bunch of wooden frames. I think the guy was a woodworker, and he made a bunch of these, and I picked them up while I was there for 50 cents. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to take some of this Dollar Tree foam board, and I am going to make a piece that will fit inside that frame. And I'm going to just take my ruler, line it up with the straight edge of the board, and trace this out, and then I'm going to cut it out. Now, when you put it in here, you want it a little bit smaller than the inside of your frame, because we're going to cover it with this burlap that we got in our mystery box. This turns out really, really cute. Now, I suggest that if you're working with this burlap, you just go ahead and iron it out so you don't have to deal with that wrinkle there. But I am just trimming this out just big enough to be able to wrap around the back of my board. Then the next thing I did is I took my piece that came out of the board, the foam board, and I traced it out on a sheet of that cork that you get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces of it, the same size as my whiteboard. Now here's the reason why we're putting the whiteboard down. Putting that down first. So if you put that over the whiteboard, you can see the white, and so I'm going to put the cork down first. Then I'm going to take and put down my burlap over the top of that and glue it around on the back side. And then you're going to start with your corners first, put the glue down, and then fold your corners up like you're wrapping a package, and then you'll pull up your edges on the side, and then we'll do this all the way around, and then we'll be right back. Then the next thing I did is I had this little clip, and I wanted to put it on here. I probably need a little bit smaller one, but I'm just going to screw this right into that foam board. And you want to make sure you have it in the right place first, and you can't put a lot of pressure on it because it is foam board. And then the next thing I'm going to do is trim up this burlap that's hanging out around the edges, and I'm going to take that second piece of cork and go over the back of this with it. Now I'm not going to glue that piece in there because I haven't decided whether I'm going to leave this like this or make it into a different project for later. So just so you know, you can just stick it in there and temporarily hold it in place, put a hanger on it, and hang it up on the wall. And we'll see this at the final reveal. Now today's challenge is a mystery box swap challenge, and it is hosted by DIY from House to Home, Crafty Cove, myself, the Crafty Art Shack, the DIY Craftaholic, the DIY with Aurora, and the Chic Show DIY, and Lady Red Crafting, which is who I received my mystery box from, and Lolly D's Creations. Now, I sent my mystery box to, I don't remember. But go check out these ladies' channels because they're doing some awesome crafts and you sure don't want to miss it. And you'll get to see what I sent someone in that list. So watch them all so you can find out who I sent my stuff to, because I sure don't remember. I think it was Ellie from House to Home, but you know, it might be Christine from DIY Craftaholic or DIY with Aria. So go check out these ladies' channels. They're doing some awesome crafts. Their playlists are in the description box below. And let's get on with the rest of the video. Now here we go with DIY number 2. Now for our next one, we got this little bucket in our stuff, and so what I am going to do is I got these transfers from somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but they are I believe they're the Prima Designs. And what I am doing is I am looking for some little words. Now, I don't normally buy these expensive rub-on transfers because I think the price is crazy expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this Green's Nursery floral and I'm going to add it to this can. Now, the reason why I chose this can, these designs and did buy them when I normally wouldn't because of the price, is because I get like 21 of them in the package, and that could go on different projects, and that really made it more affordable for me to buy it because I couldn't go to the Dollar Tree and buy them for the price I paid. So anyway, we're going to take and figure out where we're going to place these on our little can, and we're going to rub them on. And then this can did have some stuff on it that was part of the design, but I just took a wet baby wipe and wiped some of that back off. You'll notice it when I get to the final reveal. And I'm going to add these to this, and this will be it for this, and we'll see it at the final reveal. Now here we go with DIY number 3. Okay, now for this first one, yes, this is the designs. I'm showing you why I bought it is because it's got so many in there. And this is the redesign rub-on transfers. Sorry about that, you guys. I got away from the mic. They are the redesigned rub-on transfers, and I did pay the $19.95 for it, but look how many I got. So they came out to be less than $1 a piece. So there are some of those transfers that are worth buying. And I picked out this one to put on this little dish. Now, you guys, I made a big mistake because I just got in a hurry and wasn't thinking about something, and I'm going to show you what that is in just a minute. So I trimmed it out so there wasn't much of the stuff hanging out on it. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and rub on my transfer. Look at this. And it says Fall Catalog of Bulbs and Roses. And look at there. When I did this is when I realized I put it on upside down. You guys already went too far, so I had to put it down, and I didn't want to waste it. So I'm going to have to fix that. So I got my utility knife out, and I started cutting this off the back. I ended up having to get out the heat gun. If you do this, be very careful with the utility knife because you can cut yourself. And I'm going to peel all this off. I'm going to get all of that glue off, and then I'm going to put a piece of cork on the bottom of it, and I'm going to use it as a little dish instead of a little stand. Don't be impatient like me. Now, I used the piece that I ripped off the back to cut the piece of cork for it. But don't be the impatient crafter like me and just start in it head on like you know what you're doing, because sometimes you don't pay attention and you make mistakes like this. Luckily, I was able to take and save this piece and be able to make it to be something that I can put in my booth. So, in saying that, don't be impatient like me. Alright, you guys, we'll see this one at the final reveal. Now, as most of you know, we opened up a booth this weekend. Here is a ton of thrift flips we did. We found these table legs, and if you find a table on the side of the road or multiple tables and it has a broken leg, pick up the legs because they make excellent items to redo and flip. Now, I found a bunch of bed skirts, and I made these valances. And here is the post up there that you see is what we hung our lights from at the top of our shelves. And you also see those valances back there in the back. And here's another one of those posts. There is tons of things that you can do with nothing to make it into something. So if you're ever driving down the road and you see those table legs, pick them up because they make excellent things. So here, this hutch, Beth's daughter went in there and helped us flip this, and I added the handles. Beth helped with it, and we got it all put together and put in the booth. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. That little doggy bed down at the bottom, we did that as well. There are so many things that we thrift flipped this week in really quick for our booth to be able to set it up. And I'm going to show you more pictures of the booth in just a minute, and I just wanted to share these flips with you. Right at this time, we'd like to thank our subscribers. We love you bunches. We really appreciate everything from the bottom of our heart that you do for our channel. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Words aren't enough to thank you for what you've done for us in this channel. And here we go with the final reveal. All right, y'all, we're back from the craft desk, and didn't these just turn out awesome? Well, if you like this content, subscribe, like, and share because it really helps our video out. And for all our subscribers, thank you so much for everything you do for us by subscribing to the channel. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye. Now, here is Beth and I when we were standing in front of the Avalon Mall, and we announced that we were getting a booth. Now, here is what the booth looked like before, and I'm going to just let this play out. Look at this. This is when the previous owner was there, and this is what he had in his booth. He had a lot of interesting things in there. But we will show you the pictures of what it looks like after we came in. And here it is after a paint job, some new shelves, and all of the different little things that you can add in to make it look very beautiful. And we've still got some work to do. If you notice, the lights aren't up there yet, but look at that sign Beth made for the kids corner, and look at all the stuff. There is tons of thrift flips that we did this week, and you could just imagine. And there's tons that of stuff that we've made in our videos here. If you see something in there that, if you watch our videos, you can see some of the things that we made and put in there. And then there's a ton of thrift flips that we put in there, and I call them thrift flips. They may have come from somewhere else. Now, in addition to opening our booth, we finally hit our goal of 1,000 followers. Thank you guys so much. And 4,000 watch hours. We really appreciate everyone who made this happen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, if y'all go check out our community tab on our YouTube channel, you will find the channel lineup for the week there on our community tab. So if you ever want to know what's going on with our channel or new things that are happening or anything like that, go check out that community tab. That's where we're posting all of our information that is important for that moment in time. So go check us out.
So you guys, if you like this content, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and give us that big thumbs up because it really helps our channel out. And we'll see you in the next episode of The Crafty Art.